All through the 4-H meeting, I felt bad. I couldn't say the 4-H pledge. The parts about honesty and loyalty made my stomach hurt. I was lying about Paris to my best friend. That wasn't cool, but at the same time I was mad. Molly had started it. She hadn't said anything about the picture I had made. After the meeting, I went home and got to work. I took pictures of my mom and dad. I set the camera timer and asked them to take pictures with me. After a while, Mom asked, "What has gotten into you, Olive?" "Nothing," I said, then raced up to my room. I got on the computer and found pictures of Paris. I saved photos of the Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame, and a museum called the Louvre. I also saved pictures of cafes and plazas. Using the computer, I would cut out my parents and me from my photos, then I would drop us into the Paris pictures. It would look like we were there. There was a knock on my door. I closed my computer. Mom walked in with an envelope. "Treat for you from Molly," she said, tossing it to me. "And supper's in 10 minutes. Your dad made his famous meatloaf." She went back downstairs and I ripped open the envelope. It was a CD of The Wizard of Oz, my favorite. I love The Wizard of Oz. I unfolded the letter and started reading. Molly had gone to a Broadway musical, and she was rubbing it in. She didn't say anything about the picture I made for her. She clearly thought it was dumb. She was making fun of me because Sergeant Bluff didn't have Broadway and art shows. It had pigs and corn. I could never compete with New York City. Why was Molly friends with me? She must be so embarrassed to be my friend. Mom once used to use a name to describe herself. She had used in a cute way, but it usually meant someone who wasn't very smart or cool. Country bumpkin. I was a total country bumpkin. "Time for supper, Olive," Mom called up the stairs. "I don't feel well," I yelled back down. I heard her footsteps on the stairs. I jumped under the covers and tried to look sick. Mom came in and put her hand on my forehead. "You don't feel hot," she said. I groaned. "My stomach hurts." "Okay, well, I'll bring you soup later. Get some rest." After my mom left my room, I jumped on the computer again. I moved the photos of my parents and me onto the Paris pictures. I had just learned how to do that in computer class. When I was done, I took a good look at the pictures. My heart sank. They looked so fake, really fake, hopelessly fake. Ugh, what could I do to make Molly think I wasn't a country bumpkin? I opened up my email and started writing. "Hi Molly, I have been having the best time in Paris. We've seen all the cool stuff. The Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame, the Mona Lisa. I even got a beret. But I have even better news. I met the Princess of France. She's our age. Her name is Alice, and she's really nice. Mom and I were in a store buying clothes, and the princess came in. She and I looked at the same dress and laughed about it. Then she invited me and her parents to dinner. Can you believe it?" I stopped. Was there a Princess of France? I did a quick search online, but nothing came up. My story was too good to change though, so I kept writing. So we had dinner. My dad and the king got along great. Alice and I did too. She speaks English, which is good because I don't know much French. Anyway, the king asked my dad to come work for him, so guess what? We are moving to Paris. Maybe you can come visit me when we move. Love, Olive. P.S. Sorry I couldn't send any pictures. The internet here in France is being weird. I sat back and reread the email. This was really good stuff. This would show Molly that I was cool. I wasn't a country bumpkin. My life wasn't boring. I was a world traveler. Once Molly read this email, she'll feel better about being my friend. She had New York City, I had Paris, France. The two coolest places in the world. I hit send.